Can you all hear me now?
Yes, now we can. Thank you. Like been trying to get a hold with your husband.
Joanne, can you hear?
Yes.
All set.
All set.
Can you hear me, Paul?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Sorry, guys. All right. I'm not sure how long you couldn't hear me for. I'm so sorry. Okay, back to opening the vessel. Okay, was it a long time that you couldn't hear or just for a few moments?
That's a long time.
And thank you for working these technological kinks out. So we're gonna go back to opening and expanding our vessel from the inside out. So come on back. Downward facing dog. We'll take the right leg forward, rock forward and back. So you want to create space from the hips out through the leg. And then pause your rocking forward, shift the weight onto your left fingertips, twist, see your central channel of light, that golden column through the center line of the body all the way up through the top of the head. Take your right arm up. And if it feels okay in the shoulder, you can take the right arm all the way overhead. Breathe into the heart. And as you exhale, turn your belly, your chest, your heart, your gaze up towards the sky. Inhale to unwind, step back, downward facing dog. Wave your spine forward, plank. You can come down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Slide your belly, heart forward, cobra up dog, tuck your toes. Push back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, take your left leg forward, long line of energy. Exhale, pull the knee to the nose and up towards the heart. 2 more times, inhale. So we're just flowing with the breath, the light of the breath. Allowing the breath to help to wake up those spaces on the inside. Take that left leg forward. Shift the weight into the right fingertips, twist open to the left. Take the left arm up so you can keep the arm here. If it feels okay on the shoulder, take your left arm all the way overhead. As you breathe in, lengthen long through the crown of the head. Exhale, turn, belly, chest, gaze, heart, beam it up towards the sky. Inhale to unwind. Step forward. Uttanasana. Feel your feet on the ground. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale to bow in. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, let the breath lead reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. So feel your feet on the ground. Just allow yourself to arrive here. Feel the vessel of the body. Breathe into the front of the body. Breathe into the back. Breathe into the left to the right side. All the way up into the crown of the head. All the way into the soles of the feet. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your arms down long. Inhale, take the arms up. Interlace your hands. Turn your palms up. Stretch up and over to the right. Breathe. Just spacious breaths all the way up the left side body. From the edge of the left foot all the way up. Left side into the intercostals, all the way up the outside of the arm. Inhale to come on up, stretch up and over. To breathe into this space where you feel contraction, maybe holding or protection, little nicks or chips in the vessel. You want to let the light of the breath move to mend those places. Come on up, tailbone down, lift up, curl back, and then as you exhale, bow all the way forward and touch. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, step up or jump back. Chaturanga. Slide the belly, heart forward. Downward facing dog. On your next inhale, take your right leg forward. Spin your back heel to the earth. You're going to line up your front heel with the back arch of the foot. Bring your right forearm to the side. Turn the palm up and bring your left hand to the waist. So even here, just let the breath open up the body. We can hold tension in the body. It kind of pulls us down and in. So I want you to breathe all the way up the left side of the body, from your hip all the way up to the armpit. So it becomes long and spacious. Then take the head of your left arm bone back. First turn horizontally. Okay, and then if your neck feels okay, you can turn, look up towards the sky, throat open. Take your left arm up, and then left arm all the way overhead. Let's take 3 breaths here. Big breath in, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale from the inside out, start to turn open, even if it's in little tiny increments. Inhale, growing yourself from the inside, and then as you exhale, just letting the outer body soften a little bit. And inhale to unwind, step back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, take your left leg forward. Spin your back heel to the earth. So you're going to look, you want to line up the front heel with the back arch of the foot. Left forearm to the thigh, palm up. So you're in a receiving, receptive position. Right hand on the waist. Anchor down through the feet. And then breathe all the way up the right side body. All the way up the outer side of the waist, the ribs, the right side of the neck. Lengthen. And then as you exhale, start to open. So this practice, growing yourself from the inside, it's associated with the element of ether. This spaciousness like the sky, which is very limitless, expanding subtly from the inside out. Take the right arm all the way overhead. Turn belly, chest, heart, gaze all the way up. Inhale to unwind, flow it out. If you'd like to skip the flows, you can rest in dog or a child's pose. Let the heart slide forward, tuck your toes, push back downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee, twist open. You're going to tense the fingertips of the right hand, drawing the right shoulder blade onto the back, and then push all the way through the body. Push the sole of the right foot back behind you. Okay, straighten that leg. Inhale, exhale, bring the elbow and the knee to touch. Hold. Inhale, open. Open the hip. Exhale, cross it over. One more. Exhale. Inhale, right leg. Lower the right leg down, right palm down. Take a nice breath. Keep softening the limitations, anything that's not serving you. Time to let that shit go right now. Okay, take the left leg up. Tenth the fingertips of the left hand, twist open. And then exhale, cross the knee to the elbow. Hold. 2 more times. Exhale. Big breath in. So just let the breath pour into the body, like a big waft of wind or fresh air. Inhale, take the right leg up. Lowering that leg down, flow through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take your right leg forward, spin your back heel to the earth. We're going to come into a triangle pose. So again, you want to line up your front heel with the back arch of the foot. Ground down through your feet. And again, especially today, we just want to create that space from the inside out. So always just staying connected with the center line of the body. That golden column of light and expanding in all directions. Not forcing anything, right? You're not over efforting, but allowing your practice. Take the left arm all the way overhead. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, turn, belly, chest, heart, gaze up. So inhale to unwind. We're gonna bring the left fingertips to the earth. Turn your back toes in at a 45-degree angle, and now we're gonna revolve the triangle. So you're gonna tack your right hip back, lengthen long through the crown of the head. So just feel the breath, the energy inside of the breath, the prana, the life force energy opening you up, supporting you and opening. Taking the arm up. Some of you might want to take the arm all the way overhead. Here you can spin your pinky down, drawing your shoulder blade onto the back. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn open. Okay, so we're gonna inhale, we're gonna unwind, come all the way up into a goddess pose. You can bring your hands to your thighs and just kind of slide side to side, get down into your hips. And then taking the arms forward, inhaling, exhale. Inhaling up, exhale, pulling down. Inhale. Bring your hands to the back of the head, belly and tailbone down. Inhale, drop your right elbow to the knee. Exhale to center, inhale to the left. Exhale to center. Side to side. For 3, 2, inhale, exhale, last one. Good, straighten the legs, turn your toes in, full forward, Padottanasana. Now here, just let the crown of your head extend towards the ground. So think of any extra excess that you're holding inside of your vessel that's leading to a place of contraction, right? That's not life affirming, and you just want to, as we open the channels of the body, let it release through the feet, in this case, through the crown of the head. Through your exhalations and through your willingness to let the unnecessary go. We have to grow ourselves right now, bigger than we ever thought we could. Expanding and preparing the vessel to hold, to be that beacon of the light. Release the back of the neck, let the crown of the head go. Okay, inhale, stretch forward, lengthen halfway, bring your hands to your waist, shoulders back, come all the way up. Turn your left foot out, extend your arms to the side, take a big breath in, just expand from the inside, triangle pose. Taking the right arm all the way overhead, spin that pinky down. If that's too much in the shoulder, you can have your hand on the waist or arm straight up. So that Ujjayi breathing, that toning in the base of the throat, infusing your practice, moving the energy and the breath to help break up places of blocked, stored energy, unnecessary fear. That's what the Ujjayi breathing does. Bring your right fingertips to the earth. Turn your back toes in, lengthen long through the crown of the head. Golden column of light, twist open. Hand on the waist, you can take the shoulder back, arm up, maybe arm all the way overhead. And breathing in, lengthen, breathing out, twist, rinsing anything out that's ready to go. So purifying the vessel. Gotta do it. Good. Inhale to unwind. Come all the way up into Padottanasana. This time we're going to take a twist. So bring your left hand to the outer right shin, temp the right fingertips. Breathe in, lengthen long through your spine. Excuse me. And then as you exhale, twist open. So throat open, shoulder blades on the back. Inhale to lengthen long, exhale to twist. Now widen your left hip, your left thigh, your left femur bone to the left as you twist, twist, twist. Inhale to untwist, sway to the other side. Right hand out or left shin, tent your left fingertips, breathing in, lengthen, breathing out to twist open. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. One more, inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Rinsing that central channel, twist. Inhale to unwind, stretch forward, lengthen halfway, bring your hands to the waist. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto the back, light of the heart, all the way up. Pivot, step forward to the top of your mat, palms to the heat. Inhale, exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach up, right hand, left wrist. Taking an X pose here, push your hips to the left. And then we're gonna bend both knees and pulse. Inhaling down, exhale to lift. So pulsing through the legs while opening, releasing that left side body. Pulsing for 3, 2, 1. Good, step back to the center, mindfully. Switch your clasp, so left hand, outer right wrist. Taking your X pose. Tailbone down, belly in. Just first enjoy the stretching sensation up the right side body, and then bending the knees and pulse. Inhaling down, exhaling to pulse. Lengthening the tailbone down, pulling the belly in. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Good. Step back to the place. Inhale, take it up and back. Exhale to bow forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, stretch forward and lengthen. Exhale, step, hop or jump back. Chaturanga. Slide the heart forward. Downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Cross it over for 3. Inhale. Exhale, cross it over for 2. One. Take the right leg up. Step it forward. Bring your back knee to the earth. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. So come down deeper in your back leg lunge. Drag the base of the thigh forward. Tailbone down, belly in. Just breathe to this whole center part of the torso, even up through the column of the neck. You can reach straight up, or you can curl it back. Just let yourself lay back over your own beautiful radiating energy. You're cultivating. Fingertips to the earth. Stretch back into a hurdler's pose. Isometrically drag your right heel back towards your pelvis, and then walk fingertips forward. So as we stretch the back of that leg, can we stay connected with our breath? Can we stay present in the moments that might be a little uncomfortable or unfamiliar? Tack your right hip back, lengthen long through the crown of the head. Now keep that inner illumination through the inner body, but soften between the shoulder blades. So when I say soften, that doesn't mean just collapse. There's a fullness from the inside, and then a softening over that fullness. The downward facing dog. Stay here or flow through. And as we open up these dormant spaces in the body that maybe have been sitting in the house more than usual, right? We start to ignite that light inside. Take the left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, cross it over. Open left side body. Exhale, cross it over. One more like that. Left leg, step it forward, bring your back knee to the earth. Just take a moment to arrive on your back knee. Come down deeper into your back leg lunge. Drag the base of the thigh forward. Hug your legs towards the midline so the vessel is solid and steady. Stable. And then breathe into the whole inside of the body. Lift up through the heart. You can start to curl back. Take the arms up or keep the hands on the waist. Tailbone down, heart lifts, lift up. Inhale to come on up, touch. Hitch back. Hurdler's pose. So isometrically draw your left heel back. Fire up those muscles in the back of the leg. Keep the breath. Ujjayi breathing, flowing. And then walking your fingertips a little bit forward. So we're creating more space through the sides of the body, from the hips to the armpits. It's long. The neck is spacious, crown of the head. Take a big breath in. Feel that golden warm light from the center of the body. Keep that exhale, just soften. Soften a little bit between the shoulder blades. Let the heart soften a little bit. Tack your left hip back. Take one more breath through the crown of the head. Good. Step forward. Uttanasana. This time we're going to bend the knees and just ragdoll a little bit. Let it go. Let it go through the feet, through the top of the head, whatever feels good here. And then we're going to round all the way up. Pull your navel back towards the spine. Pull it in. Stack each vertebra, each little beautiful brick of that golden light energy. Stack your heart over your hips. Keep going. Your beautiful radiant head over the heart. Hands to prayer. Samastitihi. Just feel yourself as we move through the practice. So soften, breathe, turn your awareness inside, let yourself feel everything that's going on. As we know in the yoga practice, sometimes things come up because we store experiences in the physical body, and let yourself feel those. Don't push them away. It's a lot right now. I invite you to feel more, to release where you need to. Inhale, take the arms up. We're going to come into an Utkatasana, taking a twist. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right leg. Make a fist. Wrap your right hand on top of the left fist. Tack your left hip back. Breathe all the way through the crown of the head and twist open. Good. Some of you, invitation to take your left leg back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to twist. Shoulders back. Throat open. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. 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 Good. Look down at the ground. Step your back leg forward. Release the twist. Inhale. Exhale to twist. So right hand, make a fist. Lightly wrap the left hand over. As you breathe in, lengthen long through that central channel. And as you breathe out, twist. Okay, option to take your right leg back. Or you can stay in your fierce chair. But everybody's breathing. So one of the things when shit gets real, right? When we have stress, crisis, we hold the breath, we limit the breath, it gets shallow, it gets rapid, right? Because there's so much information, so much stimuli coming in. So keep Breathing in and down. Good, look down at the ground. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch. Exhale to bow. Bend your knees, hands to the waist. We're gonna take some cow-cat undulations in chair. So inhale, heart forward, throat open, stick your sit bone, knee bones back. Exhale. We're gonna do 4 more. Inhale. Pull it in and down. Exhale, lion's roar. Inhale. To fill, exhale to empty. Last 2. One more. Really exhale. Pull the navel towards the spine. Pull it back. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Hold. And then release the hold. Breathing in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a big breath. Exhale, release your arms down long. Inhale. Step your left leg back. Drop your right fingertips to the earth, and then very gracefully take the left arm and up and over. Just as we open the vessel, feel more beauty, more life force flowing through you. Let your yoga practice be an expression of that beauty that's opening up. Step back to the place. Switch it out. So as this is the 3rd time we've moved into this shape, just feel the places, even in the physical body, that are bound are releasing and they're opening up. You can go a little bit deeper, everything's a little more accessible. Inhale, coming up. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, lead with the heart, bow all the way forward and touch. Uttanasana, inhale, stretch. Exhale, step, hopper, jump back. Chaturanga. Slide the heart forward, cobra, up dog, downward facing dog. Now inhale, it's important to plank, lower your knees, your heart, your chin. So you're making a little beautiful stink bug pose. And then we're gonna come all the way down to the floor. Walk your fingertips out, tent your fingertips. Take your feet a little bit wider. Click your toenails into your mat. Feel a steadiness in the vessel of the legs. And then as you inhale, slide your low belly forward towards the front of the mat. Get long through the sides of the body. Take the heads of the arm bones back. Just push your pelvis straight back. So instead of dropping your head back like this, straight back. And then curl from the heart all the way through the crown of the head. Slide the belly forward, shoulders back, breathe. Broaden through the front of the chest. Curl, palate back to the ears, top of the ears. And then as you exhale, come all the way down. Make a little pillow with your hands. Rest your brow center on the hands. You can hula your hips side to side. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Tent the fingertips. Come on up. This time, keep your chin level with the floor. Draw your shoulders back. Turn sweetly over your right shoulder. Tuck your left shoulder back, breathe up and down the left side of the neck. Just let the tension in the neck open, palate back, soften the gaze. Okay, breathe, face forward, pause, breathe, feel, palate back and then turn. Look over your left shoulder, tuck your right shoulder back, breathe up and down the right side of the neck. Sometimes we're not even aware of how much we're holding in the vessel. So open it up, release it, expand it, grow it, prepare it from the inside out. Come forward, come all the way down, tuck your toes, Push back, downward facing dog. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna bring your right hand to the center of your mat a little bit forward. Come onto your outer right foot. Bring your left foot on top, so it's in a little kickstand. Take your left hand to the waist. Just look at the horizon. Inhale, drop your right hip down. Exhale to lift for 5. Inhale down, exhale, lift sideways away from the earth. 2, 1. Okay, take the left arm up. Left arm can come all the way overhead if that is accessible in your body. So I want it to feel good in your body. Okay, breathe into the heart. Turn. And start to just open up with the breath from the inside out. Just turn the heart open, take the head back, spin the light of the heart open. Good. Inhale to unwind, downward dog, or you can flow it out. If your vessel has more energy to clear, maybe more flows, your vessel needs a little more nourishment. Maybe you can even rest in child's pose sometimes. So listen to what you need today. Left hand to the center of the mat, forward. Stack the legs, right hand to the waist. And then you're gonna bring your right foot on the floor in front. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale down, exhale. Inhale down, last one. We're gonna hold. Take the right arm up. So this is option 1, hand on the waist. Option 2, straight up towards the sky. Option 3, feel that right side body as it continues to beautifully open. Holding that energy like a spacious, clear sky, or the quality of a child's wonder or a beginner mind, all of these things as we open from the inside out. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Spiral the heart open, twist. Inhale, unwind. Downward facing dog. Let's come into child's pose, knees wide. Feet together. Release your hips back towards the heels. Just rest, bow in a pranam, an offering. Brow center on the floor. And then we're gonna slowly walk the hands over to the right. Place your left hand on top of the right. Breathe through the left side of your body. Think about as if you were opening up drapes. Big, thick, beautiful velvet drapes on a sunny day. You open those drapes and you let the light pour in. So although we want the vessel to hold what we're pouring into, we want there to be some element of porous. You know, think about your skin. It's not so armored that you're not letting life in, right? There's a beautiful porousness in the vessel, so you let experiences in the outer world in and let yourself feel it, and you let the beauty and the truth of what's going on inside you emanate out into the world. So take one more breath here. Walk over through the midline of the body, over to the other side. Place your right hand on top of the left. Breathe up and down the right side of your body. Let the drapes open on this side. Let the light radiate out and the light pour in. Good, walking your hands back. Come back onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Push back, downward facing dog. So take your right hand to the center of the mat. Stack your feet, Vashisthasana. Similar, you can have your hand on the waist. You can take your left arm up, or you can take your left arm all the way overhead. If your neck is sensitive right now, you can look down at the ground. Otherwise, look at the horizon. And if it's feeling open, keep taking your palate back, turn open, and even take the left arm all the way overhead. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto the back. Lift your hips up away from the earth, tailbone down. Ujjayi, breath flowing. Spin. Inhale, downward facing dog. Left hand to the center of the mat and forward. Stack your feet. If this is too much, you can kickstand the leg. Okay, squeeze your legs, tailbone down. Hands on the waist. Fingertips towards the sky, or letting your right arm flank the cheek. Tailbone down, breathing in. Turn belly, chest, heart, gaze up, keeping the breath flowing. Take one more breath here. Downward facing dog. All right, walk your feet forward to your hands. We're gonna come into a squat. You can slide a little bit side to side. So just let your leg bones anchor into your hips. Bring your hands to prayer. Exhale, feel your feet on the ground. Keep releasing what needs to be released. Right, and you have that energy that can kind of move up here, giving us stress and anxiety. Just exhale it out. See it moving out through your feet. Let your hips be heavy. And then squeeze your knees in towards your triceps. Push your triceps out against the knees. Grow the spine up. Connect to that golden column of light. In the yoga tradition, it's called the Sushumna Nadi. And opening right fingertips to the earth, twisting open to the left. And in the tantric tradition, in many of the texts, they describe it as this golden column of light, which I think is so beautiful. The spin from the inside out. Taking the left arm up. Bring the left hand to the back of the head, cradling the back of the head. Push the head back, throat open. And then inhale to unwind. Switch it out. Left fingertips to the earth. Feel the center line of the body, twisting open. Taking the right arm up. Bring your right hand to the back of the head. Push the head back into the hands. Spin, belly, chest, throat, gaze up. Good. Inhale to unwind. Come all the way down into your seats. Take the soles of your feet forward. Reach your fingertips forward. And we're going to come all the way down, lying on our backs. Take your time. So roll the vertebra. Coming all the way down onto your backs, and we're going to take a bridge pose here. So lying on your back, bend your knees, soles of the feet on the ground, and then bend your elbows, fingertips point up towards the sky. I want you to breathe in through the sides of the body. Push the triceps into the floor to get a nice lift, openness, a blossoming in the front of the chest and the heart. Push down into your feet, lift your hips, and then from there, bring your arms down by your sides. You can interlace your hands underneath you, walk into the tops of your shoulders. Let the heart come forward towards your chin as you gently push the back of your head into the earth. And then energetically, you're going to extend your knees towards the front of the mat. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Feel, see, connect with the center of the body. And just allow the pose to unfold. So we're not over-efforting here. There's a strength in softening. Softening enough for us to grow and step into this new, necessary, radiant, very present, very aware, very receptive, very responsive being that we're asked to become in a very short period of time. As you inhale, soften the inner groins. As you exhale, lift your outer hips. As you lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. 2 more breaths. And then release the clasp. Lead with the sit bones. Come on down. Let both knees windshield wiper to the right. Cactus to your arms. Look over towards your left thumb. You can cross your right ankle over your left knee to deepen the stretch and to continue to expand that left side of the body, releasing the psoas here. Just see whatever feels good as you twist, releasing those patterns of tension and stress and anxiety and contraction. Take 1 more breath here. Uncross your ankle, bring your knees to the sky and then to the other side. Turn your gaze to the right. Cross your left ankle. This is optional, right? If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't, skip it. Turn, look over to your right thumb. Breathe through the whole right side body into the right psoas. Breathe up the left side of the neck. Take a big breath in, exhale. Vocal cords welcome, nice audible sigh. Now there's no excuse because you're alone in your house or just with your family, so you can sigh it out super loud here. All right, inhale to come on up. Options. There is another bridge where we can move into full wheel Urdhva Dhanurasana, and I'll talk you through that. You're going to do what's right for your vessel right here in this moment. So for Urdhva, for bridge, you know what to do. For Urdhva, set your hands on the floor. Feel your fingertips on the floor, claw the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto the back. Now lift your hips. And you're going to spin from the heart to the top of the head. Okay? You're just spinning from there. If that feels not good in your neck, I don't want you to do that. Take a bridge or just do the prep. Okay? Now you're on the top of the head. Walk your hands in a little bit. Make sure your toes are in so your feet are parallel. Squeeze shoulder blades up to the back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Push up. Now if that's tight in your low back, walk your feet out so your bridge, your rainbow bridge is longer. Okay, and we're gonna breathe. Let yourself feel your body and your being as you make this shape. Push into your feet. You can rock towards your heart. Push, pulse, 1. Inhale, exhale. Push, pulse, 2. Inhale, rock back, exhale, push, pulse, 3. If you walked your feet out, in, walk them out, bend your elbows, tuck your chin, and come on down. Bring one hand to your low belly, one hand to your heart. Let your knees drop in towards each other. Okay, one more big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Let everything pour out through the back of the body, the back of the head that touches the floor, the back of the heart, the back of the hips, the feet. All right, take your left arm up. We're gonna just roll to the left side and come all the way up. We're gonna do asymmetrical back bend now called Wild Thing. So we're gonna start seated like this with our feet planted on the floor. And we're gonna move with the breath. That's very important. So why don't I show and then we'll do it together. So you're gonna have your feet on the floor. You're gonna turn your hands out like this. So say I start with my right side. I'm gonna plant down through my right feet or through my feet. Initiate with my right hand. Inhale. I lift my hips. I lift my heart. Take the head back. Then I lean back away from my supporting arm. Exhale to come down and just watch the side. Then we'll do it together. Inhale. Exhaling down. So can you, in this pose, just think about really opening yourself up, letting yourself blossom right here in this moment, letting the light move into any places in the vessel where we have those little nicks or those cracks. So you're mending yourself. You're literally mending. You're pouring the light and the prana into those places. And from the center of your being out in all directions, that vessel that is you is becoming bigger, brighter, more expanded with a bigger capacity to hold than ever before. Are you ready? So bring your hands to the floor. We're going to do this 2 times. I'm going to start with the right side. Feel your hands on the floor. Inhale. Right arm up. Ground down through your left hand. Lean back away from your supporting arm. Curl. Exhale. Come down. Right hand plants on the floor. Inhale. Left arm up. Curl. Lean back. Exhale. Come down. One more. Let the light pour from the center out. Exhale down. Last side, inhale. Curl, push down through your feet. Lean away from your supporting arm. Curl. Exhale, come on down. Beautiful job. So good. Cross your legs. Hitch forward. Come onto your hands and knees. Ground down through your hands. Tuck your toes. Push back downward facing dog. Bend your knees this time. Hug your shins in towards the midline. Take your sit bones up towards the sky. Thigh bones move back and wide. From your heart, stretch long into your hips. And now from the hips, stretch down the backs of your legs. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Feel your feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Close your eyes. Ground down through the feet. Breathe. Feel the vessel. Opening the eyes. We're going to take your left leg back. So heels can be in one line or a little bit wider if you feel a little unstable. Bring your right hip forward. Inhale, lift up, curl back. And as you exhale, bow all the way forward. Ardhva-Uttanasana, row center to the shin. Just let the breath pulse as you inhale, come onto fingertips, stretch the crown of the head forward. Exhale to bow forward. And one more inhale, stretch. Exhale to bow. Hands to the waist, shoulders back. Inhale, come all the way up. Switch out the legs. So take your right foot forward, step your left foot back. Back foot turned in at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift up. Leading with the light in the back of the body, curl back. And as you exhale, bow forward. Jaya breathing. Inhale, stretch. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stretch. Lead from the inside out. Exhale to bow. Not the outside in. Not muscling through this. Allowing it to move through you. It's beautiful artistic expression of you right here in this moment on the planet. And inhale, stretch, hands to the waist, shoulders back, come all the way up. Step forward, inhale. Exhale, bow all the way forward. Take your feet wide as your sticky mat, or maybe a little bit wider. Bring your left hand to the outer right shin, just sway. Crown of the head towards the floor, widen your left hip to the left. Sway back through center like a pendulum to the other side. Right hand, outer left shin. Widen your right hip to the right. Good, come on back. Take your feet in. We're gonna come down, pop a squat, come down to seated. Turn the long way of your mat. Taking your right leg out, your left leg in. Okay, so you can move the flesh of the buttocks out so you feel held by the ground, connected. We're gonna start by breathing through the whole center vessel of the body. So just let yourself see it, feel it, becoming filled with the breath. Turn over your right leg. Some of us will stay here like this because I want you to keep your spine aligned. Others will bow forward. You can bring your left hand to the outer right shin, fold. Breathe into the right side of the torso. Let your left ribs roll down on the inside. Inhale, come on up, twist open to the left, right hand to the knee, left fingertips on the floor, lengthen all the way up through the crown of the head, spiral up through the spine, just like we did in the beginning, but feel how much more accessible it feels towards the end of the practice. Inhale, lift up, throat open, take your shoulders back, take your palate back, twist. Twist, inhale to unwind, switch the legs, take your left leg out. And your right leg in. Again, settle into your seat. Breathing in, feel, expand it from the inside. Turn over your left leg. You can stay here. You can start to bow forward. What I don't want you to do is bow forward and be doing this. So just let the chest be open. You can cross your right hand over your left shin. Breathe into the left side of the lung. Left side of the torso. As you exhale, hold, rolling your right ribs down on the inside. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, let yourself soften a little more deeply into this shape. Inhale, come on up, right fingertips to the earth, left hand to the knee, twisting it the other way. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Take your head back, twist, twist. Inhale to untwist, switch legs again, first side. Okay, so this time bring your right forearm to the floor with your palm up. Then you're gonna nestle your fingertips underneath your calf. If you're very open, you could grab your foot. But better to stay aligned. So most of us will do this. Bring your left hand to the back of the head, cupping the base of the skull. And then as you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, twist open. Inhale to lengthen up, exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen up, exhale to twist. Twist. Twist, let that left side body open. Good. Inhale, look down at the ground, coming all the way up, switch sides. Left forearm down, palm up, nestle the fingers underneath the calf, right hand in the back of the head. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen up, exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen up, exhale to twist. Twist, twist. Inhale to look down. We're going to come into a seated. So if you want to sit up on a block or a pillow or anything, just so that you're comfortable. Okay, so you're going to move the flesh of the buttocks out. We're gonna make a mudra with our hands. So you're gonna open your hands like this, and then you're gonna bring the thumb to touch with all the other 4 fingers, placing your palms up. And this is a mudra that's going to help support the expansion of the energy moving through the inside of the body. So just moving up and down and moving out, radiating out like we've been doing all class, out in all directions. Close your eyes. Turn your awareness in. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the nose. Lean back. Let your heart stack over your hips and your head over the heart. Soften the muscles in the face. And tone the base of the throat, Ujjayi breathing. So there's a resonant sound as you breathe, almost as if you're listening to one of those giant seashells from the ocean. You can hear the pulse of the ocean inside of the shell, inside of the breath. Allow the breath to move like fluid waves of light up and down the spine. See those waves moving out from the physical spine into the central channel of that golden pillar of light. And as you breathe in, just following the beautiful, gleaming, gold, radiant center all the way up through the crown of the head. And ujjayi all the way down to the base of the spine. Now continue the fluidity of the breath moving all the way up through the crown of the head. See the top of the head opening exponentially like a beautiful 1,000-petaled lotus, and that golden radiant light extending all the way up into the spaciousness of the sky. So from the spaciousness of your vessel up to the vast new beginnings of this day, of the sky, all the way up. And then just in a passive way, let the awareness and let the breath move back down through the sky, through the crown of the head, through the body, down into the tailbone, and then down into the ground, into the solidity, the safety of the earth. Continue your ujjayi breathing. Now follow the breath all the way up to the crown of the head, to the sky. Go all the way up to the solar sun. Feel the warmth of the sun merging with the expanded energy of your vessel. And as you exhale from the solar sun down through the spaciousness of the sky, through the 1,000-petaled lotus and the crown of the head, down through the body, all the parts of the body from the head to the heart to the hips, and then down into the ground, down into the different layers of the earth through the bedrock all the way to the center point of the earth, the molten lava core. So feel your vessel as literally a conduit, a pillar of light between these 2 points, the center of the earth and the light of the sun. As you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Turn forward to the front of the mat. Just bow forward one more time. Let the brow center move towards the shins. And then come all the way up and lie down onto your back for Shavasana. Just let yourself settle into your mat, into the earth. Closing your eyes. So you're going to let your whole body rest into the floor. Let your muscles soften. Let go of any efforts from our practice together. Allow your muscles to just soften away from the bones. Let the weight of the body release, surrender into the stability of the ground underneath you. As you rest here in a very sweet way, just follow the breath. And as we close our time together, just feel the center of the body. See your beautiful vessel with your mind's eye, illuminated out, prepared, expanded, bright, renewed, refreshed, with the walls of the vessel both mended and tended to, but also porous and receptive simultaneously. So you can feel and you can respond accordingly. If you'd like to stay here, please just stay for as long as you'd like or as long as you'd need. For those who are ready to come out, just start to bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes. Stretch up, stretch down. Take your right arm up, roll off to the right side. Using your arms to come all the way up. Turning, closing your eyes, bringing your hands to prayer. And we're going to take 3 breaths again. We're going to take the first breath for ourselves. second for our family and our community, and the third for the world. So open your eyes, keep them soft just so you can see. With your hands in prayer, keep the heels of the hands together open, the fingertips up like a flower. So we'll breathe in. When we exhale, you'll blow your breath, your prayer into the hands, okay? You can close your eyes again. Inhale, this first one's for you. This next one's for your family and your community. And this last one's for the world. Big, loving, spacious breath in. Bring your hands to prayer. Just feel those prayers you just blew into the vessel of your hands contain. Palms are soft. Thank you so much for showing up and for sharing these moments with me. Namaste. I'm so grateful for you in my life. Namaste.